Hi, I'm Randy Woods here at the Village Church, and I'm with several of our friends who just traveled recently to Ireland as we enjoyed a 7-day tour throughout the countryside and making music together, singing sacred concerts in the cathedrals of Ireland. I'm here now with Dee Horn. Dee, tell us a little bit about the trip and what you might share with us as we gather here at the church on Sunday night.
Hi, I'm Dee Horn from Harbor Court. And having been to Ireland before, I really had a unique experience because of the friends and other people that traveled with us. It was so interesting, different. We got along so well, and it was just a beautiful experience.
I'm Judy Kinsinger from Royal Bonnet. I found out before the trip that I'm actually 30% Irish, so I thought it was time that I went to that country. While I was there, when we were in Trinity College and in St. Patrick's Cathedral, I looked up a famous person that was a relative of a neighbor of mine, Ellie Whiteside. And if you come on Sunday, I'll tell you who it was.
As we traveled and sung together in the various cathedrals, it was great to have so many participate. And Pastor Ken Nesselrode traveled with us, and we had a special experience singing together in the cathedrals. Ken, will you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Well, first of all, I loved it. It was just great. Everyone had a great time, but it was especially meaningful to me because although I have traveled, I've never had the opportunity to sing in any cathedral. So it was very special. And the opportunities to see people and value them and watch them, and then the sound in these buildings was magnificent. I especially like Simeon, and I'll tell you about him Sunday.
This Sunday night at the church at 6:15, when we gather, several from the group are going to tell stories about their experiences in Ireland. Tim Brady has a couple unique stories I know he's anxious to share.
Yes, well, I thought the singing was magnificent, and we never had such beautiful sound effects here in our local area. I'm a stained glass enthusiast that works in the tunnel here at Shell Point with stained glass, and I never saw so much as we saw on that trip in all those cathedrals. They were historic, and many of them over 1,000 years old.
We are Jane and George Haynes, and we live at Lakewood, and we were privileged to go to Ireland this past August. We had such a wonderful time together, but also with all the people that we were able to visit with. I had 2 former students on the trip, and so that made it kind of special. One of the things that I want to share with you on Sunday night is a lesson in faith that I learned, and you'll have to come to hear what that is.
Yes, I'm George Haynes, and I live with Jane. And on Sunday night, I'd like to express my appreciation for the pristine countryside of Ireland, the friendliness of the people, and of course the great landscapes, including the cathedrals. And it's hard to imagine an 80-voice choir going up into the cobwebs, shall we say. We want to talk more about that on Sunday night.
So already I'm sure you can tell that we have a lot of great stories to share with you. As a group this Sunday night here at the Village Church at 6:15, you'll hear more about our trip, the music ministry that we shared throughout the cathedrals, the camaraderie, see some wonderful pictures of the landscape, the people, and the places that we visited. So I trust you'll join us here on Sunday night at 6:15 at the Village Church as we revisit Ireland with the American Festival Chorus and those representatives, your friends and neighbors here at Shell Point.